What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger, and we are jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. Another series in the 2026 season. We got a 3-game set with the Pittsburgh Pirates in Pittsburgh. We're coming fresh off that sweep of the Dodgers, so we are riding high here. Let's see what we can do. Top of the first, no score. Runner on first, 2 away. I'm standing in batting .294 on the season. Mitch Keller on the mound for the Pirates. He throws a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on the cutter, 96 on his sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch taken all the way on that cutter, below the knees on the inside corner, and we have a 1-0 start to begin this series. I'm pretty sure they're going to be pitching around me like nothing else is happening. Sinker off the outside corner gets the call, though. 1-1 the count for me here. Next pitch. Right down the middle, and we send it out to left center field. This may or may not go. Haha, she gone, baby. Yet another home run. The power surge is continuing here in Pittsburgh. Had a heck of a good game good series at the plate against the Dodgers, and now home run number 6 of the season has occurred. 2-run dinger to give Arizona the lead here in the top of the first. That's a thing of beauty if I do say so myself. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright, we come back top of the fourth. Still a 2-0 ball game. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. Mitch Keller still towing the rubber for the Bucks. And let's see what happens here. First pitch. Just below the knees with the slurve. Another 1-0 start to at-bats because I know they're going to pitch around me here. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, we swung on a four-seamer in a really bad part of the zone for me, and it's just a fly out to right field. Right at the edge of the warning track, though, so that's some decent power on it. Just not the best contact. Couldn't quite push it out of here. Top of the fifth, we come back, bases loaded, 2 outs, 3-0 lead for the Diamondbacks, and I'm standing in against Taijuan Walker. He throws a 90-mile-an-hour splitter, 95 on the sinker, only 89 on the cutter, 95 on the four-seamer, and a 12-6 curve at 77. Check swing on the ball inside, and it's a swing. Dang it, I should know this. They're going to pitch around me. So, alright. Second pitch of the at-bat. Splitter at the knees. Got a piece of it and fouled it off. 0-2 the count now. I'm trying to avoid the strikeout against Walker. Well, it's not going to be a strikeout. It's going to be a fly out to right center field. Right fielder makes a long run into the alley to make the play. We can't get any more runs across with the bases loaded, but we're still holding on to a 3-0 lead here in Pittsburgh, so let's move on. It's a fielding opportunity now in the bottom of the fifth. 2 outs and nobody on. Still a 3-0 game. Liover Peguero at the plate for Pittsburgh. He's 1-for-1 on the day. Hot shot to me at third. Easy liner, and that's going to retire the side. 5 innings have now come and gone in Arizona. Let's move on. We come back top of the eighth. It's a 4-3 lead for Pittsburgh now. 1 out, nobody on as I'm standing in 1-for-3 on the day. Hitting .297 on this very young season so far. And I get a dynamic challenge with the bases empty. We'll try for that double or better. Tim Meza is now on the mound for Pittsburgh. He hits 96 on his sinker, 91 on the slider, 96 on the four-seamer as well. First pitch. Inside corner with a sinker. We'll take that for a strike. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Meza. We foul off a sinker above the zone on the outside corner. And I've dug myself an 0-2 hole in a hurry in this at-bat. Next pitch is a sinker on the outer third. Got a piece of it and fouled it off, so the count remains 0-2. The next 2-strike pitch. Ground ball to short. That's not going to get the job done as the throw is in time. And that is out number 2 here in the top of the 8th. We move on top of the 10th. The Diamondbacks are up 6-4 here. Wow, okay, we're in extras. I'll take it. Runners are not on the bases. 2 outs. And Lucas Sims is on the mound. Check swing on a slider below the knees on the outside corner, and it's called a strike. Lucas Sims does throw an 88-mile-an-hour slider. Or is that 86? That's 86. Hits 96 on the four-seamer, though. Second pitch from him now is outside and a little high with that slider. 1-1 the count. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat from Sims. Right down the middle, we send her into right center field. That's going to be a double, baby. That one hops the wall. Center fielder getting a grip on it. We're going to hold up at 2. I don't feel like getting out number 3 here in the top of the 10th. You know, the old adage, don't get out number 3 at third base. And I was not going to push it. We come back. It's the bottom of the 10th. Still a 6-4 ball game. Arizona in the lead. Runners on first and second. Only 1 out for Jack Sawinski. He's 0 for 3 on the day and hitting a lowly 182 on this season so far. Jose Leclerc is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. 0-1 pitch to Sawinski. It's a bunt. We're going to take the easy out at first. So runners on second and third now with 2 away in the bottom of the 10th. We just might be able to pull this off. And judging by the crowd, we did win. Yup, 6-4 the final score as we take the win in game number 1. That's all right, fine and dandy by me. 2 for 5 day at the plate is solid. Let's move on to game number 2. And you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first here in game number 2. It's a scoreless ball game so far. Runner on first and 2 away for me as I'm standing in for the first time out of the cleanup spot today. 308 the batting average, and we get a dynamic challenge because of that runner on first. So let's try for the double or better against Paul Skeens, who's on the mound for the Pirates in this one. He hits 98 on the four-seamer and 91 on his cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. And the first pitch is a cutter on the inner third at the top of the zone, and it's fouled off for strike 1. 0-1 the count for me here. Next pitch. Check swing on a slider, but apparently I won around. That's not a good start. 0-2 the count for me here. I got to remember, they will pitch around me. That wasn't a pitch around. Slider in the zone there. Got a piece and fouled it off down the third baseline. Count remains 0-2. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. Late swing on a four-seamer at the top of the zone, and that's all she wrote for my at-bat. There's a K next to my name. Paul Skeens has got my number so far today. Well, we're going to move on here. Back up to the plate here in the top of the third. Pirates are leading 4-0 now. Runners on first and second. Only 1 out. Paul Skeens towing the rubber yet again. First pitch of the at-bat is going to be inside with the slider. 1-0 the count to start things here in my second at-bat. Pitch number 2 now from Skeens. Come on, big guy. Up, in. Not too far in, but it's definitely up. 2-0 the count after not offering it that one. Come on, big fella. There's a drive down the right field line. This one's got a chance to stay fair. It's down in fair ground. Hops high off the wall in right field. I'm standing on second with a 2 RBI double to make it a 4-2 ball game. There's a little bit of clutch hitting there. We'll take the ribbies. We come back top of the 5th. It's a 9-3 ball game. Pittsburgh in the lead. Nobody out, nobody on. Paul Skeens still on the mound. He's thrown 82 pitches to this point. First pitch of this at bat. Four-seamer off the outside corner. Got me to swing at it. 0-1 the count as the check swing obviously did not work. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer on the inner corner. 0-2 the count. Way behind that pitch. Holy cow, hit me with the gas. No chance for me there. There's a ground ball to third on pitch number 3. That's going to be an easy out. 1 away now in the top of the 5th. We're moving on to the bottom half. Pittsburgh in the lead, 9-4 the current score, as the Diamondbacks did put a couple of runs on the board there. Liover Peguero is at the plate for the Pirates. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He's got to be about the only guy on the club to not get a hit so far, as you don't score 9 runs in 4 innings without a lot of hitting. Dane Dunning is on the mound for the Diamondbacks, throwing a 1-1 pitch to Peguero. And a ground ball right to me at third. We'll scoop that up. Easy play. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. We're moving on. It's now bottom of the 6th. Still a 9-4 ball game. Runner on first and nobody out for Brian Reynolds. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a 2 RBI double, and he scored a pair of runs so far, so he must have drawn a walk in there somewhere. He's got himself a 2-2 count against Dane Dunning, though. Let's see what we can do here. Possibly get the double play. Wind up and the pitch from the righty Dunning. Right to me at third. We'll scoop it up. 5, 4, and 3. We go around the horn for a double play to erase those base runners and put 2 outs on the board. We'll take it. Top of the 7th, we come back. Still a 9-4 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Roansy Contreras now on the mound out of the bullpen for the Pirates. He hits 97 on his four-seamer, 90 on the circle change. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Below the knees on the inside corner. Slider not going to get the call down there. 1-0 the count. There's nothing wrong with starting out ahead in almost every at-bat. Slider on the outer third, got a piece of it and fouled it off. I was a little early on the swing there, so we have a 1-1 count now. Next pitch from Contreras. Ooh, circle change in a really bad spot of the zone for me, low and in. We got a piece of it and fouled it off, and we have a 1-2 count. Next pitch. Got me reaching on the slider, low and away. There's my old kryptonite. And there's another strikeout for me in this series. That's my second one so far, if I can remember correctly. Bottom of the 7th, we come back. Pirates are leading 11-4 now. Runner on second and only 1 out as Leover Peguero is at the plate for the 4th time today. Still rocking the over somehow. He's worked himself an 0-1 count with that runner on second and 1 away. Hobie Milner is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Left-hander is going to kick and deal. It's a bunt down the third base line. Why did I throw there first? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. Did not advance the runner there from second, so a wasted bunt opportunity. Trying to make it a sacrifice, and it did not work. Top of the 9th, we come back. 13-4 the score now. It's a football score for sure with Pittsburgh in the lead. Runners on first and second. Nobody out for me as I'm standing in 1 for 4 on the day. And I get a dynamic challenge because the runner in scoring position and multiple runners on. Oh gosh, we're just going to try to drive in a run. That's the whole goal here, right? First pitch of this at-bat now from Contreras. Ooh, slider on the inner third. I did not think it was going to hook in, but it did. 0-1 the count after watching that one go by. It's not exactly a good spot for me to try to swing at. Anyway, next pitch is a four-seamer, almost the exact same spot on the inside corner. And we have an 0-2 count in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch from Contreras. Fouled off a four-seamer off the inside corner. Very late on the swing. That was not a slider like I thought it was going to be. The next 2-strike pitch. Come on, big guy. Inside corner again with the four-seamer. Fouled off again. And we still have an 0-2 count. The next 2-strike pitch. Way outside with the four-seamer. That runs the count to 1-2. Nothing else. I'm going to take a few pitches here, huh? Next pitch. Fouled off a four-seamer above the zone. Shouldn't have swung at that one, but wasn't going to run the risk of getting struck out looking there. Count remains 1-2. And a swing and a miss at a slider off the outside corner. Just off the outside corner at that. And there's another strikeout for me. That's 2 in this game. I'm sure Skipper's not going to be happy when we hit the dugout. Well, we take quite the whooping from the Pirates here in game number 2. 13-4 the final score. We are going to move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series here in Pittsburgh. All right, come on, PlayStation. Load her in and let's go. Here we are. Day game in Pittsburgh for game number 3. Johan Oviedo is on the mound for the Pirates here. Top of the 2nd, nobody out, nobody on, no score. And Oviedo throws a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 97 on the sinker, and also hits 90 on the circle change. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Chopper to the left side. Diving stop by the shortstop, but I'm going to be able to beat that one out. It is an infield single for me, and I'll take that any old day of the week. My little baby hit streak is still alive and well. We come back, top of the 4th. Pittsburgh is leading 2-1 now. 1 out and nobody on for me as I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. Let's see what we get from Oviedo in this at-bat. We watch a four-seamer just above the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. Not what I was expecting there. I figured that was going to be a 12-6 curve to drop low, but it was not. The 0-1 pitch just misses the outside corner with the 12-6 curve. and we have a 1-1 count. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat now from Oviedo. Hot shot to second base. That's going to be a ground out. You betcha. 2 away now in the top of the 4th. We come back bottom of the 5th. Still a 2-1 ball game. Runner on first and 1 away for Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's 0 for 2 on the day today, but hitting .324 on this young season. Let's see what he can do with an 0-1 pitch from Bryan Woo. It's a shot into left field. That's what that is. Going to be caught by the left fielder. No advancement from the runner there. I don't know why they had that as a fielding opportunity for me, but yeah. 2 away now in the bottom of the 5th. Next batter is Brian Reynolds. And he's standing in. Got a 1-1 count against Bryan Woo. Let's see what he can do as he's already 2 for 2 on the day. The 1-1 pitch from Bryan Woo. It's another floater into left field. That's getting down for a base hit. Ball gets in quickly, so now we have runners on first and second with 2 away in the bottom half of the 5th inning. We come back top of the 7th. Pittsburgh now leads 3-1. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Johan Oviedo still on the mound for the Pirates. First pitch of this at-bat. Oh, got me reaching on the 12-6 curve, low and away. 0-1 the count. Not a good pitch to swing at. I don't know why I can't see that pitch worth a darn, but oh well. Next pitch, just below the knees with the 4-seamer taken for a ball. 1-1 the count. Oviedo has only thrown 66 pitches to this point in the game, so he's being brutally efficient. And that slider there is sent out to deep right center field. It's going to get down, 1 hop the wall, and we'll have a stand-up double. I am not going for 3. Sorry, not going to happen. I'll take the double. And there we go. That is my 5th double of the young season so far. We move on. It is now the top of the 8th. Diamondbacks are leading 4-3. 1 out and nobody on for me as I'm standing in against Tim Meza. He still throws a 96-mile-an-hour sinker, 91 on the slider, 96 on the 4-seamer. First pitch from the lefty. Aggressiveness there. He throws a sinker right down the middle. I was late to swing and fouled it away. So we're looking at an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Next pitch from him. Off the outside corner with the sinker. 1-1 the count in front of 22,759 in Pittsburgh. The 1-1 pitch. Hot shot past a diving second baseman. So that's a shot almost all the way to the wall in center field. And we have another double in this one. As I'm standing on second base with 1 out here in the top of the 8th. A little insurance run here wouldn't hurt. It is a 6-5 ball game as we come back in the top of the 9th. With bases loaded and only 1 out. As long as I don't hit into a double play, we stand really good odds here as I'm 3 for 4 on the day. And the whole idea here is drive in the run, you betcha, on the dynamic challenge. David Bednar is on the mound for the Pirates, trying to keep him in the game. 99 on the 4-seamer, 94 on the splitter, only 80 on the 12-6 curve. And he hits me with that 12-6 curve below the knees on the outer third. And I get a big fat swing and a miss for strike 1. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Bednar. Low and away with the 12-6 curve. We take that one for a ball, though. 1-1 the count. This must be a City Connect weekend for the Pirates, I guess. The 1-1 pitch from Bednar. Ooh, 4-seamer on the inside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it off. The count is now 1-2. I'd like to think any base hit will score 2. And a 4-seamer below the knees is not going to get a base hit there. Instead, it's ball 2. And we have a 2-2 count. Froze me with the 4-seamer on the lower inner quadrant of the zone. And he got me looking. Backwards K next to my name for that one. And the Diamondbacks end up losing the game 6-5, the final score, as the Pirates take 2 out of 3 when we come to town. Had a 3 for 5 day at the plate, 6 for 15 on the series. It's not horrific by any stretch. And yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. We drop 2 of 3 on the road. And I don't remember where we're playing next, but that's going to be the end of this series. Therefore, it's going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.